we're here with Rudy from Rudy's Adventure Design. Some of you guys may know him from Matt's Off-Road Recovery, right?
I've been there, yeah.
You've been there. So we're here for two reasons: to get to know what you're working with, what projects you're working on. We also want to know what's your plans. What do you intend to do with your YouTube channel, and we want to get to know you a little bit better, okay?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll be happy to talk about that.
So you have a channel, you've worked with your dad on his channel. What is your favorite YouTube channel to watch?
That's a tricky one,
yeah,
because they're all so good. But I honestly, so you've got Robbie Layton, Fab Rats, Matt's Off-Road Recovery. I actually do enjoy watching the videos just because I like seeing that storytelling, even if I was there.
All right, Rudy, so you're a young guy with some incredible skills for your age. Tell us a little bit about how you got to that level and what took you down that path.
So I've always liked tinkering with my hands, whether it was in school or out of school. Pretty early on, my dad's been in demolition derby. He said if I was also gonna race, I was gonna have to build my own car. And that included welding a cage, bumpers, all that on for safety and just, you know, to be more competitive. So I've never actually had proper schooling for any of it.
Anyone can do this, is what he's saying.
Yeah, and like, I've talked to people who are like, what welder should I get? I'm like, well, any welder, pretty much.
You just make do, right?
Yeah, so.
And if you watch Matt's Off-Road Recovery, you know that Matt has a scale of who he has welding stuff. Rudy is the gold standard for his welding.
Rudy did a really good job welding these plates on. So now we're gonna try to match one of the prettiest welds I've ever seen anybody lay. Lizzie is going to try to match that.
He's come a long ways, and it's really cool to see.
If you don't have a welder or don't know someone with one, it's kind of tricky to get into it. So find a friend with a welder and then just go practice. Like,
we talking about practice.
Literally just scrap pieces of metal, fuse them together, hit them with a hammer, see if they fall apart. If schooling's for you, schooling's a great place to learn, but I tend to learn best in the field.
I would echo that. You guys know I had a Lincoln 110 flux core that I started on, and I would honestly go out in the garage a couple times a week and just weld metal just to practice. And I'm nowhere near what Rudy is, but that's what you have to do. All right, Rudy, just a random question, but what is a piece of equipment that you use on the daily that makes your job 10 times easier?
Well, I have a random answer, and it's right here. This is a T-bevel, and it makes my day job go 10 times easier. So whether it's finding a weird angle or even marking it for a smaller measurement, usually if it's bigger, I'll need a tape measure, but this gets me through the tough parts of fabrication way faster. It's better than calculating the degrees and then going and actually trying to draw the degree on the piece of metal, because this will just, you put it up, bend it to what you need exactly, and then you can mark it wherever you want and then reference it throughout the entire build if your build requires it.
Requires multiple,
yeah.
A T-bevel.
Yeah.
All right, there we have it, folks, a T-bevel. All right, here's a question, Rudy, that I think a lot of your viewers, my viewers, the viewers of your dad's and Robbie's and Paul's channel would wonder, what project would be your dream build? If money weren't an issue, time, what would you build?
For me, I'm a sucker for long roofs, Suburbans, wagons, Cherokees, mega cabs, but it would probably be a late 70s, early 80s Chevy square body, 4-door, long bed dually with a camper shell on the back, and just stretch it, make it a little longer, and then slam it to the ground. It's not for everybody, but that's my dream build if money wasn't an issue.
So bags and everything?
Oh yeah, bags and everything. So
what type of engine?
Oh man, it's gonna have to be a diesel, and I'd have to go with a 12 valve.
It's gonna have a Cummins in it, guaranteed.
There it is, folks. This is what we came here for. 12 valve crew cab, square body Chevy, slam to the ground, dually. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna get a question that I know I have this, and I know all of your viewers have this question, but you started with your dad at Matt's Off-Road Recovery, and you've since branched out. I myself and many of the viewers want to know, was that a calculated move, or why'd you move away from Matt's Off-Road Recovery?
So pretty much the opportunity came up where I could branch out on my own, and I kind of took that opportunity for my own personal growth. It would enable me to be able to work on my own vehicles, as well as work through struggles that are on like off-camera side of the YouTube that I kind of wanted to know more of, and I kind of wanted to tell my own story too. So just with how things were going there, they're posting 3 videos a week. That didn't leave a lot of room for me to tell my story. So
Right.
just, yeah, that was the calculated move, just wanting to be able to tell my part.
Yeah.
So.
And I would also guess that now that you're on your own, you're doing a lot of the stuff on your own. You know, you had editors with Matt's Off-Road Recovery, now you're editing your own stuff. So you're learning a lot of the process that maybe you, just like you said, you probably didn't get access to with Matt.
Right. So yeah, I kind of doing everything by myself, so it's slow going, but
yes. But as you
work in
grow, that
progress.
you can manage the people that you have to sub that out to, because you know the ins and out of it. So that's good. All right, Rudy, let's head inside and check out the shop.
Sure thing.
So show us what you're working with here.
So, like as you can see, it's a fab shop. It's a mess. But I've got 2 toolboxes here with my tools. My 2 are the blue ones. I've got this one and that one.
So you guys have a plasma table,
Yeah.
brake bench, what else?
So we have drill press, as you saw, the finger brake and the plasma table, and those. Oh, and the chop saw. Sorry.
Chop saw.
Yeah.
With huge long roller.
Yep. So we're able to cut a 40-footer in half. So.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And a forklift.
Yes. The forklift is something special though.
Every YouTube channel who has a forklift says that.
Yeah, that one hasn't had water in it for almost 6 years. Water pump went out and we just never fixed it. So
It's still going?
it's still going. Gas pedal doesn't work. The brake, got to pump it a couple times. The clutch sticks down. What else? That's about it. It lifts and lowers things. So we come in here when we need a part, design it on the computer, then bring it over to the CNC.
So yeah, this is a nice area. Show us this part of the office.
So this part's a different part than you normally have, but it's crucial. It's crucial in any business.
Right, okay. You get a lot done at once now, huh?
Oh, yeah,
you guys are into the multitasking thing?
Oh yeah, and the door doesn't lock, so.
That is awesome.
It really disrupts workflow a lot of times, so.
All right, Rudy, it was great to get to know you, get to see your shop a little bit. I speak for everyone behind the camera. We enjoy watching the skills you have to show us on YouTube. We enjoy watching your personality. We can't thank you enough for taking the time to do this with us. Any last words for the viewers?
No, just thanks for watching.
The key phrase right there, thanks for watching. Can we show that? You started with Matt's Off-Road, you started with your dad at Matt's Off-Road Design.
Because I've said a sentence backwards before.